All right, what's going on, lifestyle builders? Want to come at you today and talk about a topic that I've been seeing creep up over really the last couple of weeks, and it's been a prevalent topic, but I think as we get to the end of the year, I see it creep up more and more. And essentially, it is being a leader for your business. And well, what do I mean by that, and why am I talking about this today? So as we get to the end of the year, Ariana and I are spending time really reflecting on the previous year, planning out the next year, and we're taking a lot of our students through the same activity. And what I'm seeing come up, not only just from our students, but also from a lot of just the people out there in the entrepreneurship space, is people talking about the things that they're either good at or not good at, or what they like to do and what they don't like to do, and using that as an excuse not to do things that they should be doing as a leader of their business. So what do I mean by this? For example, as a leader in your business, you need to understand the numbers. You need to understand, how much money is your business bringing in? Where is that money going? How much money is left at the end of the month? And really understand how that money flows. Now, I don't care if you don't like the numbers. I don't care if you weren't a math whiz in high school. As the leader of your business, you have to understand how that money flows. Otherwise, you're doing a disservice to your family, to your business and any employees or any people you work with, and also to your customers. Because you can't just say, well, I don't like the numbers, so I'm not going to look at the finances. You have to understand those through and through. Now, it doesn't mean you have to do your bookkeeping and all of the details around that, but you have to understand that as a business owner. Another thing, it might be sales and marketing. A lot of people tell me, well, I'm not good at selling, so I'm not going to do that. Well, guess what? You're not going to have a business if you don't understand how to sell. So I don't care if you're naturally good at it or not. You want to put a focus on becoming better at that. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to always sell, right? It doesn't mean that you always have to be the chief salesperson. You might end up hiring sales reps, or you might set up different systems that allow you to sell easier, but you've got to understand the selling process. Same type of thing. You have to understand how your customers are experiencing your product or service and be responsive to that. So there's a lot of things that you have to do as the owner and as the leader of your business. And just because that's not naturally what you're inclined to, or that's because that's not naturally what you like to do, doesn't give you an excuse for not doing it. So, for example, as we get to the end of the year, we're talking a lot about really planning for next year. And a lot of people say, well, I really don't like planning, it doesn't make sense, or I don't do well with it. Well, that's an excuse to not plan, but we want to get past that excuse, right? As a business owner, as all the clients out there that you can and should be serving next year, you need to spend some time planning so that you can do the best job in your business, and that way you can get the best results and help your clients out. So just want to give you guys that quick message. If you find yourself coming up with an excuse for why you're neglecting a part of your business or why you're not doing one of those key functions, first off, just realize that you're making that excuse, and that's okay. First step is realizing it, but the second step is saying, okay, what am I going to do differently starting today, and then especially going into next year, to make sure that those areas where maybe I'm not as comfortable, or I don't have the skills, or they're really holding my business back, what am I going to do to step up and be the leader and own what needs to be done there, as well as make the right changes so that that can be a successful part of my business and I can ultimately have a successful business. All right, so that's the action for today. Any questions, leave a comment below and we'll give you a help out.